Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Aron Nimzowitsch and Vera Menchik. This game was played in Karlsbad in 1929. Nimzowitsch had white pieces and he started with e4. Vera Menchik played e6, d4, d5, the French defense, e5, the advanced variation, c5, the standard French defense move, white to move. c3 is the most played move, but Nimzowitsch played the adventurous queen to g4. C takes on d4, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to d3, queen to a5 check, knight from b to d2, black to move, knight from g to e7 was played. According to Nimzowitsch, queen to c7 is the best move. Knight from g to e7, castling, knight to g6, rook to e1, bishop to e7, white to move. What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Can you hear Harry yelling, "Pick me, pick me"? Nimzowitsch played h4, bishop to f8. It looks like that Vera Menchik didn't like this continuation. After h5, queen to g3, if castling, bishop takes on g6, f takes on g6, queen takes on g6. Back to our game. So in this position we have bishop to f8, h5 chasing the knight, knight from g to e7, knight to b3, queen to c7, knight from b takes on d4, knight takes knight, knight takes knight. The material is now equal, but white enjoys more space and better activity of the pieces. Bishop to d7, bishop to g5, g6, rook from a to c1, intending c4 for sure. Knight to f5, bishop to f6, attacking the rook, rook to g8, white to move. c4 was expected. Instead, Nimzowitsch gave up the bishop pair, exchanging one advantage for another. Bishop takes on f5, e takes on f5. If g takes on f5, queen takes rook. Back to our game. E takes on f5, and now queen to e2, intending e6. Queen to b6. If bishop to e6, preventing e6, then c4. After d takes on c4, knight takes on e6, f takes on e6, rook takes on c4, and white is winning. Why? If we move the queen to a safe spot, what happens then? Then rook from e to c1. White wins. Back to our game. Queen to b6, c3, bishop to c5, b4, bishop takes on d4, c takes on d4, bishop to e6. Let's take it back. If queen takes on d4, then what happens then? Then e6 and white wins. Back to our game. Bishop to e6, preventing e6 by white. White to move. Which pawn to defend? Nimzowitsch played rook to c5, sacrificing the pawn on b4. King to d7. If queen takes on b4, what happens then? Then rook to b5. Back to our game. King to d7, very difficult position for black. Queen to f3. Queen takes on b4, attacking the rook. What is the best square for the rook? What would you do in this position if you had white pieces? Nimzowitsch played rook takes pawn on d5 check. The exchange sacrifice. Maybe king to e8, not taking the rook. Let's take it back. If bishop takes on d5, then queen takes on d5 check. And after king to e8, one line goes like this. King to h2. Queen takes rook. Queen to b5 check. King to f8, queen to c5 check. King to e8, queen to e7 checkmate. Back to our game. So after check, Vera Menchik played king to e8, rook to c1, and now bishop takes on d5. Queen takes on d5. Queen to b6. Queen to f3. Why? White is intending queen to a3. Pawn takes pawn on h5. Queen to a3, threatening checkmate. Defending e7 square. White played a move when black resigned, and the move is rook to c7. Vera Menchik resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Rook to g6, intending rook takes bishop. Rook to e7 check, and after queen takes rook, queen takes queen checkmate. Black lost, but created an interesting pawn structure, a box with rook in it. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.